The year started with at least 4 labor unions either embarking on a strike or serving notice to embark on one. The Colleges of Education Teachers Association asked government to implement their 2017 to 2020 conditions of service.
One government to look in the faces of, the principals who are distressed. One government to look at the academic calendar, so tight.
For Tewu and UTAC, they are not happy that government has refused to pay their allowances.
Patience of members of Tewu has actually run out. That is why this time around, NEC has to take a decision for us to take an industrial action if it has not been paid up to the 1st December 2021.
And the impact of the anesthesia strike on patients at the health facilities was dire.
The information you had, unfortunately, was inaccurate, and that Konfanachi has never stopped operating.
The Employment and Labour Relations Ministry assured it will address the issues.
Very high optimism here in the ministry, and we've been doing it. These agitations would come because we are in a social setting. Whatever it is, even the teeth and the tongue, they fight. So sometimes, some of these things is give and take.
They did, and some of the groups suspended their strike. Also was the announcement of government's 7% salary adjustment for public sector workers.
And we had agreed that coming into this current year, the 4% will no longer exist, and that we are going to give workers a 7%, which is unequal.
Some of the public sector workers rejected this adjustment.
If they say government is the largest employer or the private sector, how many private within the 2019-2020, 2021, how many Ghanaians have gotten jobs and getting good pay? I strongly believe that it's not the right time. Look at the cost of.
So did the minority in parliament. Then there was the reversal of discounts on benchmark values, which was met with opposition by the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana.
Why couldn't we have planned it in a way that we won't have this kind of effect? It is a bit worrying when the government wants to do something and then it's just coming, like within 2-3 days.
The opposition NDC added its voice.
We in the NDC hold the view that this is not a time for more taxes and draconian revenue measures such as the reversal of benchmark value discounts. We share in the view espoused by GUTA and the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana that the GRA withdraws the statement announcing this measure, which will only go a long way to stifle the already burdened businesses in the country.
Hundreds of people who gathered at the offices of telecommunications companies to get their SIM cards re-registered were frustrated.
If I'm not able to do it today, that means tomorrow I have to come back again. You see, that means I've wasted all my strength.
Also frustrated were those who visited public institutions who started enforcing government's no vaccination, no entry directive.
I'm from Achimoda. I'm here to deliver a letter to the receptionist. And when I came, they said I'm not having the card. The card is not with me. The vaccine card is not with me, so they will not allow me to go inside. But I've been begging all around, but still. So I don't know what to do. So the only thing is I'll go back and bring it.
Well, you may want to get a job or find your vaccination card now because of this warning for the Ghana Health Service.
I think that what you are seeing is an arrangement in some offices or some institutions. When it comes to a nationwide mandate, it will actually be initiated by the Minister of Health himself.
Bizarre as a couple in the West North region beat their daughter to death for bedwetting.
Police had information that the couple named Salome Etute and Daniel Efa, they beat their 4-year daughter and she fell unconscious. And then she was rushed to the Awi Community Clinic at New York Castle. While she was taking treatment, she passed on.
The multimedia group and family of Elvis Kwashi, the late Joy Brand's manager, held a memorial service in his honor.
No matter what tomorrow brings, we will uphold your legacy by continuing to embrace professionalism, hard work, courage, tenacity, compassion, and selflessness, just the way you would have.
The Bible says, whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your might, for there is no work, no understanding, no knowledge, no scheme of work in the grave where you are going.
Fare thee well, Elvis Kwashi, the real boss.
So if the collected, calm Efo Koku Elvis sang to you these words of praise, why then did you not add to his days? But just as the norms of his native Anyako will go, we do not question the ways of the Father. Some of the time we will pray and hope that the divine heavenly bells will chime and create warmth for the lovely Evelyn and the lonely one in the times of loneliness and cold. Some of the time we will hope that the bullish storms clear the paths for the less.
That's a wrap of the week with me, Hannah Wadani.